So is it too good to be true, or is it just too good to go? So let's get into this one. Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. Yeah, I'm in my motorhome doing bits and pieces here, and I thought I'd just share with you something that I just found out about, and I had no idea it even existed. So you may have seen a video which I did a long time ago about being able to get really cheap food at the end of the day, like say from supermarkets or smaller shops somewhere. It's the end of the sale, but it's the end of the sale by date, so you can just get something for the next day at a fraction of the cost. So what I've noticed since COVID, a lot of these big retailers especially, what they're doing, they're putting out these end of day items, but there's hardly any discount at all. So let's say an item, let's say a pack of sandwiches would cost £2.90. Well, actually, they might offer it for about £2.50. Well, it's hardly any saving there at all. You might as well just go and buy a sandwich that's got a few more days left on it. So I think they're pulling a bit of a fast one here. However, there are some deals still to be had. However, there is this other app that you can get called Too Good To Go, and I've just signed up for it. And we went out yesterday and we went to this local cafe and we got 3 big sandwiches and a Coke for £3. And there's lots of deals like £2.50, £3, £3.90. Some of the smaller supermarkets, I believe like Aldi, just give you quite a lot of items. It really depends on the day. So if you're out on your travels and you want to get a quick fix somewhere, or you're just a bit short of cash, or you just want a cheap deal instead of spending over the odds for your daily eating expenses, actually get this app, Too Good To Go, and it knows where your location is. You sign up for it. You can see where all the deals are, and you have to go in a certain time period to be able to collect it. And the beauty of it, or the disadvantage, it really depends which way you look at it, you don't know what you're going to get in the package, in the pack. You know that you're just going to get a pack from that retailer, that food retailer, and they're going to give you something. Could be sandwiches, could be cakes, could be whatever it is. If you go to a grocery store, then it could be a whole load of groceries. If you go through a supermarket, it could be a mix of food products, whatever it is. So it's a good way of food not going to waste. I suppose the question is, a lot of these retailers who were putting food out at the end of the day, well, why are they still charging a lot of money for that food? So, they need to check themselves a little bit. And also, I know there is a date issue regarding this food going to food banks and this food going to like homeless shelters and all that kind of stuff. Surely there's got to be a way of this food being able to go to good causes a lot easier, rather than it even being offered to people who can afford it. Why don't you prioritize? Why don't governments prioritize this and let this food not go to waste? Because let's face it, higher costs for everybody. Inflation is going through the roof. Let's just make sure that people who need the assistance the most get that assistance. And, the best way to do that is to stop waste. And if you can stop waste by certain things like food, that's got to be better. But this is one good step. At the end of the day, that food outlets, they are selling items off cheap, so you can get a bargain. If you go to this app like Too Good To Go, then at least you're getting something at a bargain price. The disadvantage is that you possibly just don't know what you're going to get. You're playing a bit of food roulette, as it were. But anyway, listen, I've literally just found out about it. I'm a big advocate of not wasting food, and a big advocate of going to the stores at the end of the day to see what bargains you can get. But this seems to be a lot more convenient. You can shop around at lots of different places in your location. And if you're roaming around in a camper van or a motorhome, or on your motorbike or in a car on a holiday, touring holiday, you just swap your location for wherever you are and see what the nearest is to you. Job's a good one. Anyway, I've got a bit more tinkering to do in here, then a bit more on the bike, then I'm off on my travels too. Catch you again. Ta-da.